like I usually do. But I need to go to the city with me to meet with someone, so I'm going to go to the city and meet up with someone, and then we'll do some shopping, and then come home probably. Last night I took the hold on a sec. Hopefully it's not too high. I took the plate off again because this thing wasn't doing the hill climbs and the stuff I needed to do, you know? There's just like no power there at all. And I kind of worked out with this thing that if it's not sitting right, you can do 50. If it's sitting right, you can do 60. I can do 65 now. So it's definitely sitting right. So I'll have to adjust that. So it's definitely sitting right, so that's good. But the light and the horn is still not working. Seafood delivery. Yeah, so this is... what are you doing? You're not supposed to be on that. Get off. So, oh, the power of this thing. So, what was I saying? I think now I'm so distracted. The last payment for Crisco today, so they'll be paid, and then they'll be delivered in November, sometime in November, and there's a friggin' big shower of rain coming down right now. So in November they'll be delivered. There's 3 deliveries of like 6 items or something each. And I'm like, holy crap, what did I order? I just hope I'm going to have enough places to put everything. I've got a big freezer, so that should be alright. But yeah. But that's what I wanted. My plan is to have so much food that I don't have to go shopping for a year. To have enough food for the year. So I only buy food once a year, see? That was my plan. Will it work? I don't know. Because man, I've ordered so much. Which is too easy to do with those things, you know. You order something, you look at it, you go, oh, that's not enough. It's tiny. So you order something more and you think, well, is that enough? Hello, puppy. And then you order more and then you're like, well, you know, I've got to stop there. And then by the time you stop, you've already ordered so much stuff that, wow, you know. But hey, it's good. This thing just practically stands up on its back leg, on its back wheels when I take off. Before it was just dawdling along. I can actually ride in two now. I don't feel like I'm about to fall off. I don't feel like I'm going to fall off because I'm going too slow. But I've ordered the 2-battery system, so that should be here next week. So I'm going to take the plate off again and install the 2-battery system. Because I needed that so bad yesterday. Oh, totally needed it. There was slippage there. I doing deliveries. I got one delivery towards home. That was my last delivery. I got up to Mayor Street and battery dead. No battery left. Not a skerrick. So then I had to walk. So I walked down Mayor Street to Horse Street. Or, Horse Street, I think it was. Anyway, I walked down there and I sent a message to the customer saying, oh, I'm out of fuel. And I said, oh, look, I'll come meet you. So I said to him, oh, I'm on the street. And he said, oh, what's that one? I said, I'm just up the road from you. Like, I'm, oh, okay, no. Took a bit of talking and describing and trying to distract him where I'm going, where to go and stuff and everything, because he said he'd come meet me. Took ages. I would have been better off just walking to his place and delivering it, really. But very exhausting. So he eventually comes along and I said, oh, I'm walking, you're taking too long. And he turns up, he's right there. I'm like, okay, cool. So I give him the order and then I walk home. But it wasn't a great deal. Hi. Hello, how are you all? How are you? It's good to see you. Glad to have you here with me. So then I walked home, but it wasn't far. Less than a kilometre, so it's all good. And then I thought I'll take the plate off and see what's going on there. Because you take the plate off that's near the pedal at the bottom and you wiggle the wires and something happens and it ends up with really good power, like serious power. And like if the wire's in one position, you got no power at all. It's really, you're just about falling off. If it's in another position, you got so much power that it's great. So it's just, you just got to wiggle the wire a bit. I don't know, loose connection or something. I don't know what the hell goes on there. And if it's in one position, the light and the horn work. If it's not, the light and the horn don't work. See, they don't work there. I think I might have shorted them out, so I don't know. There's no fuses or anything, so I don't know. But anyway, I can do without it kind of thing. You can't ride without it at night, but in the daytime it's not too bad. I put my sunnies on, it's so bright. Yeah, I am going slow, but that's the law. You have to go slow. You can't go fast. But I'm going faster than I was. I'm doing 24. Before I was doing 20 and 21. That's the difference, just moving that little wire. I learnt that when I got this thing because it had only pulsed. It only go roo, and that's it. Rev up, drop. rev up throttle. Wouldn't actually move. So I moved the wire, it moves great. But I still recommend not buying one of these. Put the screw into the hole that it's meant to go in, screw it in, and then if it's not exactly right on, it strips the hole in the nut or the hole in the bolt, and you can't ever put it in again. So I'm gonna get some liquid nails and do it to make up for that weak ass freaking metal that this thing's made out of. It's supposed to be super solid construction, strong as all heck, never gets stronger, and it's so weak if you screw a bolt into the thread and it's dead, it's gone. It's not exactly right, it's gone. And you can't get it exactly right because of the freaking way it's set up. There's cars there. I was there a second ago. Or I just pulled across in front of them and didn't see them. I used my mirrors and everything. Get some speed. Back it off, don't want to go flying into the water. $35, $36. This thing rips. I go up to 60, but not on this road. It'd have to be a pretty straight road to do that, I think. I'm just not confident enough to ride at 60 on a path like this. How's it going? How are you, puppy? You're not going to chase me, are you?
No.
Hey? You better not. You're going to chase me. Don't you chase me. Dogs like the thrill of the run. Whoa. If I was on a normal motorcycle, I'd probably be doing 100 now. That's kind of what it feels like on a normal motorcycle, doing the speed. Alright. Gotta wait for a gap. I put the seat up the other day because normally I can't get on the seat or off it because it's too high. But I put it up higher and now I can get on it and off it even though it's high. How strange is that, eh? It's the other side. People walking their doggy. Always got to go slow around people because you don't know what they're going to do. Whoa. It's almost lifting the front wheel. Now this is only allowed on tracks away from cars. It's not allowed on the main road. You've got to be at least a metre away from cars. Excuse me. Good morning. Nice Asian lady. Whoa. Let's rain, let's rain. God, procession again. Always with the procession. I can sneak down the side path, but it's better than not have cars beside you. Going around the corner, that's good. Because having cars beside you, knock it down too. Can't do that kind of speed on the road. Not having cars beside you means they don't drift over into you, which they have a habit of doing. If the driver takes their eyes off the road, which you never do when you're driving, and start drifting towards the gutter, and that's where you are. So we'll lift this stuff out there. Droidy. That was going to be my first style of bike, first sort of bike I got. That was going to be what it was, but you're not allowed to have anything that looks like a motorbike, which that does, so probably going to regret that purchase. I know where he bought it from too. Cairns Electric Bikes, or the other one, Urban Electric or something, whatever it's called. You can have them if you register them. They have to be registered and you have to have a license. This one has to be registered too, but I don't see the point. Because I know in America they travel at 100 miles an hour and 120 or something miles an hour, and for that, yeah, you need all the car stuff for sure. I don't travel at that at all. I don't do that kind of speed. And if I did that kind of speed, I wouldn't be able to go far anyway. Not like they do in America. So yeah, I'm planning on putting the live on my other phone so that you can, so we can be together all day long, just hang out. Just hanging out all day long when there's nothing going on. And then when there is something going on, We can be hanging out there, wherever it is. Whether it's a show, caravan show, or camping or something, you know, whatever's going on. Whatever's happening at the time. I was hoping he wasn't going to go. Jeez, what is it with today? There's no one there. I start off, there's people there. Thankfully though, they see me and they hear me and they know I'm there, so I don't like the steering on this thing at all. It tends to wander on its own for some reason. Having's tightened down tight, everything's as hard tight as can get. It still wanders around and it's difficult. Gets a bit squirrely sometimes, but it gets me there. Alright, that all. Battery off. Good on. G'day person, how are you? I just arrived at Central's. There are 3 people watching. My eyes. I can't really tell now. I'm not going to be doing much today. Just shopping. Just shopping, chatting with a friend, you know. That kind of thing. Not a great deal. And you're going to be pocket cam anyway. But they haven't got enough hands to hold you and all that. Yeah. 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 I don't know. Okay, so let me botch your Sony equal. Sony is cool. Hi. Cute girl 4 plus 18 G. Hi, how you going? Cute girl said hi. Hi, how you going, you cute girl? Are you cute? I don't know, cute depends on what you think is cute. Anyway, time for pocket cam. This is Cairns Central. You see any ghosty